Ladies and gentlemen, I am pleased to present Chef Laurie Erickson, one of my favorite all-time Low Country Live guests. She is back today. Let's hear it, everybody, to show us how to eat healthier with quick, easy, and most importantly, fast recipes. Laurie is a culinary educator, a certified sports nutritionist, a cookbook author, a lover of 90s hip-hop. We welcome her back inside the Low Country Live kitchen. How are you, my dear?
I am fabulous.
No, I ad-libbed that. Sort of like cooking.
I am so fired up today because everyone is talking about going to lose weight, going to get healthy for the holidays, and the thing that drives me crazy is that, okay, they have this big long list of stuff they want to change.
I want to do
They're
this,
going
this,
to walk
that.
Stop.
Right.
How's it working for you so far?
Me personally?
Well, you personally, I mean, just saying.
Not so good.
We're going to pick one thing off that list, and we're going to do that for a week.
Okay.
So today I just want to do vegetables because we all need to get more vegetables in our life, right?
Myself included.
Okay, good. So we're going to do a quick carrot ginger soup. And soup is a really awesome thing to have just sort of to cushion the blow. If you come home starving to death, have some soup.
And you can freeze it or put it in the fridge
yes,
and it lasts for a long time.
that's what we're going to do. So let's start up with some stuff. How are your knife skills? Have you been working on those?
Yeah, sort of. Since the last time we spoke, they've gotten
really?
not better.
Oh, come on, man. We've got to work on that.
Okay.
All right, so we get some celery. You want to put some carrots and some chicken stock in
Dude,
there.
you want all these carrots?
Dump it in there.
Right in here.
The more the better.
I can do that.
All right, I'm going to add the celery. And you know what, last thing that we forgot, I think on our last show together, I wanted to tell you about how you chop up an onion so that you don't cry.
Yes.
Remember that? We're going to put a big hunk of ginger in there too. Smell that. So good. Anti-inflammatory. That's a big hunk of ginger.
Smell good.
Yeah.
By the way, I got to tell you a quick story. I was sitting in my kitchen at home during Christmas, and my mom did the two-lid trick that you taught me with tomatoes.
The tomatoes.
And everyone went, oh my God,
Brilliant.
how did you do that? Who taught you that? And I
Brilliant.
said, this lady
Well,
right here.
I didn't make it up, but sweet. All right, so onions. I know, okay, yes, sir. So here's an onion, anatomy of an onion. People always chop it up all over the board, and there's stuff everywhere. Then you start crying. The mascara goes everywhere, even your mascara.
I'm not
anyway,
okay, yeah.
So the onion, this hairy part that grows out, don't cut this off. So
Don't
think
cut that
hair,
off.
don't cut your hair. All right. So
Don't
we
cut
shave
your
this
hair.
part off really quick, and then the onion sits nice and flat. It's not going anywhere. Okay. Then we go straight down the center. Okay. Then you see this core holds it all together, right? I mean, you know, it's kind of, it's just
like
really
an ogre.
technique.
It's got many layers.
An ogre. That's right. So peel the top layer off. I mean, it's just one of those things that's all about technique here. If I can actually, this is a good onion. You can tell when you can't get the thing off. All right, then, you with me?
Yeah.
All right, good.
Tracking.
Then we cut it this way.
Right along the grooves, right?
It's still compact, and that's kind of what keeps you from crying, as long as it's not compact. And then this way, and there's your chopped onion, all ready to go.
And that's all you had to do.
That's all you had to do.
Somebody told me once you never cut through the center more than once, right? That's how you keep all that stuff from getting in your eyes?
Right in there. So we kind of simmer this up. Really, it's the only thing we have in here. Onion, celery, ginger, carrots.
That's it.
Let it simmer. Then after about maybe 10 minutes, we take the immersion blender. I got one all ready to go here.
Take the big
Do a
one.
little. Watch out. Watch yourself.
We're good.
And that's it.
So that turns into that?
Yeah. Look how beautiful it is.
How's
so
it turn?
good
Yeah,
for
wait
you.
a minute. That
From the
turns into
carrots.
that.
Yeah.
From the carrots. Oh.
Now this is the cool thing. This is sort of money in the bank, I call it. You get these coffee mugs, right? You take, and you fill these babies up like this. Put them in the freezer, all right? Cover it with plastic. Get a whole bunch, put them in the freezer. So when you come home and you're starving, instead of going for the chips,
You just throw in the
go
microwave.
to the freezer, pull it out right in the microwave, 2 minutes,
And you got hot soup.
right?
I love that.
Brilliant,
I love that.
brilliant. All right, cool.
Phenomenal.
Now let's do a one dish dinner. We're gonna do breakfast and we're gonna turn it over into dinner and then lunch.
Breakfast
Breakfast and dinner.
and lunch.
I mean, I eat chicken for breakfast.
Okay,
You
let's
chicken
go.
for breakfast?
Sure.
All right, cool. Now I'm wearing rubber gloves today just because I don't see a sink and I can't wash my hands.
And you love rubber gloves.
I love rubber gloves.
Let's be honest.
I do. I
Okay.
do. And you know, we can't cross-contaminate because we know how much you like to do that.
No, that's not true. Hey, did you make this for Oprah when you were on her show?
Oprah? No, but I did make it for Dr. Oz.
Oh, yeah. Well, they
Snap.
hang out together.
All right, cool. Here's some chicken tenders, right? And this is not fancy. This is no Williams-Sonoma bowls and fancy stuff. I got parchment paper.
Okay.
That's it. We got mustard. This is our glue.
Can you
okay?
pass the Grey Poupon?
But of course.
Why, thank you.
Then we have some pecans. I have to say it properly or I'll get in trouble.
Pecans, yeah.
Put them in a zip top bag. Another fancy, very expensive kitchen tool that I have. And then a meat pound. Just pound it away. This is a really good way to take out your frustrations, you know.
Yeah.
Unless you have, you know, stop kicking the seat in the back of the airplane. Stop it. Right?
There you go.
I
Now
feel
you
better
got this.
already, don't you?
I feel
All right,
great.
cool. So you open up this bag, dump it on the parchment paper, so we have like a sterile area.
Yeah.
Okay,
Parchment paper is going to be your best friend in the kitchen.
I'm saying.
You
'cause
turned me on
A,
to parchment paper a long time
you
ago.
don't have to
and
wash
I
the
love
pan.
it.
That's the best part of this whole thing.
Nobody
So I'm
wants to
doing
do
this really fast and rather messy, but
Yeah, because we
you
got
know,
like a minute
you have
left.
like a minute left. No! All right, so this goes on. We put the chicken on, right? Very sloppy, but let's do one more.
Uh-huh.
You got all the time in the world, man. It's
All the
just-
time in
it's
the
just
world.
you and me all day.
It's
right?
what I like to hear.
Right on here. Now, this is the best part. You just take all this goo, all this chicken goo, slime stuff,
And you just toss it.
you just toss it. No dishes to wash.
No just
It's like, oh, now I have your attention.
I love that.
Now, we're gonna add some broccoli here. Now, this is the thing. Everyone, they get all excited come the new year. I'm gonna be so healthy, and they go to the supermarket
Right.
and they buy broccoli and they buy all this stuff. I don't know what to do with it, but I'm gonna buy it because I know it's good for me.
I like to dump
And-
cheese all over it.
Oh, well, okay. We'll meet you halfway.
Okay.
So then you go to, you know, you get all this stuff, you bring it home, you throw it in the fridge, and then by the end of the week, you're throwing it all away.
Because it's all gross.
It's, yeah,
Yeah.
it's all gross. So this is the thing. If you cut it up before you put it in the fridge, you're more apt to use it. So for example, just take your broccoli, the bag that it came in, hold it over the bag, get a little paring knife, and just kind
As
of,
soon as you get home.
yep, break it up like
Take
that.
the little
It's
trees
already
off.
chopped up, take little trees. We'll do this one too,
Okay.
right? So then it's all chopped up and ready to go. Now, if it's all chopped up and ready to go, you're more apt to use it.
Okay.
Right? You with me?
Sounds good to me.
All right, so then it goes right in the parchment paper too. Broccoli, and then we can add some squash if you want to. Now, my most favorite thing is you want to give this a little bit of a spray.
Yeah.
But when I say spray, you know what I don't mean.
Don't dump a bunch of oil on it.
Yeah, what else? The
Get-
stuff in
get-
stuff in the can.
Oh,
Get into
don't
the
ever,
pan.
if you ever meet Chef Laurie, do not break out the Pam. She will get so mad.
It's trans fats in a can.
Yeah.
And do you know what the serving size is?
No.
Really, it's a quarter of a second spray.
And nobody
For
does
real.
that.
No
You
one
go,
does it. I know. Shh. So
you
this
get your
is
own
my,
spray bottle.
I know, the Chef Laurie exclusive.
Patented.
All right, so we're gonna pull these out real
Pop
quick.
them in the oven.
the
While you're
magic of
doing
television.
that, I want to talk about this cookbook that you have because you made it yourself, and it's for people that don't know their way around a kitchen. Look at that, by the way. I use this cookbook all the time. I have made probably a dozen recipes, and they all take 20 minutes or less to make,
Right.
and the food always turns out delicious.
Right, and real quick, this is for dinner tonight, but for tomorrow, I'm gonna take a few off, put them on this salad for my lunch tomorrow.
That looks healthy.
Right? And I'm good to go.
And I
Close
saw
it
it
up. There you
crushed,
go.
too.
Yeah,
I love that.
fantastic.
Where do we get the book?
Woo! You can actually Crescent Olive, which is where I get this awesome olive oil from.
Yep.
They have my book and the spray bottle. You can get them
Get
both.
out!
Yeah.
Buy the whole kit.
This is liquid love right here. I'm just.
I love that, and I love you, and thank you so much for being
Oh,
here.
you're welcome.
We
This
are
is
going to
great.
chow down on some of these great healthy recipes.
Yeah.
Hopefully, you have a great 2015, and you do those little things to make your life a little bit
It's all
healthier.
about the little steps, one
So
at a
good to
time.
see you.
It's all about the steps.
It's all about the steps. No travel. Chef Laurie, everybody. We will see you right back here with more Low Country Live in just a moment.